Thank you so much for this comment. Yeah, I really appreciate you bringing that to light as an adoptive mom. I think having educated and aware and just in tune adoptive moms is what these babies need. But even then, there's still going to be that trauma that lives within them that the adoptive mom can't heal. And I think that's the hard part. And you sound like you've done an amazing job and couldn't love him more. And that's beautiful. My mom is the exact same way. She will always be my mom. But that doesn't negate the fact that there were all these negative patterns in my life that I didn't realize were attached to my primal trauma, to the trauma that happened in the first 7 weeks of my life. And so I think having that acknowledged and putting that information out there is why I'm doing what I'm doing, honestly, because I feel like there's so much out there that is touting and pushing adoption as something that's so beautiful. And I'm not saying it can't be. Hear me. What I'm saying is we need to also acknowledge the other side. We also need to acknowledge the trauma of the birth mothers back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s that were forced to relinquish when they didn't want to because of the societal pressure. There's so much that needs to be brought to light that I'm going to continue talking about because I feel like it's unbelievably important. What's interesting, that primal cry that you talked about was something that I was able to access in EMDR therapy actually after probably 9 months, surprisingly symbolic, really able to connect with that part of me, that baby version of me that just felt so left, that felt so deserted, that felt so defective. Like, what did I do wrong? How? I don't know who any of you people are. I only want the smells that I know, even if that wasn't the best for me. And it definitely wasn't. So, but that's what I desired because that's all I knew. And when my adopted mom got me at 7 weeks old, it was after changing hands 4 times and being given back to the state because my foster family could no longer accommodate me. And my adoptive parents took me home within 45 minutes with no diapers or anything. They weren't prepared. They didn't even have a crib. And once I got home and they put me to bed, I slept for 24 straight hours. 24 straight hours. My adopted mom could not wake me up. And I don't know what that even means. You know, like, what was I holding in my body? What happened in my foster family? Were they drugging me? I mean, because that was something that they did back then. They gave babies barbiturates to keep them quiet, to quiet that primal cry. So it's really sad. And I'm only speaking out about this because I think it's so important and I really appreciate your comment.